Okay, today what we're going to talk about is slabs and what you can do with them and how to use them. So the cool thing is, once I have my slab, from here I can make pretty much anything. I can take this and I can incorporate newspaper in it and make it a sphere and be able to cut it from there. This one, they made a foot, and if you can see the leg, that's a slab that they rolled in and connected it, okay? Today I'm just going to talk about basic slab kind of shapes. From there we'll talk from what you can do with it as you get going. But the cool thing that slabs offer you is they offer you textures. So I am able to roll in, and so that's a woven basket. This one's my favorite. It's little pebbles. This one, the manufacturer, one is dragon and one is fish. You can decide which ones are which. So here's one, here's two. This one right here, that would be wood grain. And then this last one is a woven basket. Now, the thing you need to remember, if you're putting in texture, you have to do it now while it is a flat slab, because you need to have something on the bottom to be able to push against. Now, could you use shoes and do heel prints or do whatever? Absolutely. But you pushed a little bit too much there. But you have to make sure you are doing it now at this stage if you want texture. And that is one huge thing that you get when you use slabs. Now, let's say you want to actually like connect slabs and make it like a box, right? This one, I would probably not try to stand it up. So let's say right here, I'm gonna cut this down. Let's say this is my base and this is my wall, kind of like this. I'm gonna have some issues with it standing up because right now it is so wet. So you may need to build them sideways and then eventually stand them up to be able to get them a strong structure. This one right here, I'm gonna guarantee you, was built laying down, and then they got 1, 2, 3, this base, and then they continued until they actually stood it up and made it into a squarey box kind of structure, okay? Big thing to know when you are attaching slabs, I'll cut this one down just a little bit. I may have to let this harden up a day or two just so that it's not gonna be so floppy, but it just depends on the time of year, depends on the consistency of the clay. Always what I wanna do is I want to score, and I really only need slip on one. So I put slip here and I just scored here. So score and slip. You score 2, you slip 1. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push that in. Now, not a very strong structure. So what I wanna do is I wanna take this extra clay I have, I'm gonna make a worm, and I'm gonna stick it in the corner. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull half of it down in one direction, and then I'm gonna brace the outside here, and I'm gonna pull the other half up and smooth it left to right. That way, I have a stronger structure. It has support. Let's turn it to my inside. And then I can smooth this outside and smush it together. At no point do we want the inside to look like there's a dead worm smushed up in your corner, okay? Smooth it, make it nice, make it pretty, and go from there. This, right now, is a good start. I would try in one day, let's cut this down. I would definitely try to get it to be a triangle. And what I mean by a triangle, kind of like a pyramid. So if I only get this far today, this will hold up and be able to be put in a bag. If I only have this overnight, over time, this may fall if I don't get it connected and held up well. So generally, try to get 3 sides done when you start a project, and then if that's all the farther you get, you'll generally be successful. Awesome, thanks guys.